Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Grade 6 Coding. Today, 3 July. Uh, I hope everybody is well. For those of you that don't know me and are here for the first time, my name is Mike Geldenhuys. Everybody just calls me Sir or Mr. G. I hope we're going to have some fun again today. So let's get going. I want to keep encouraging you guys to send me the little homework assignments I give you. It just helps because, you know what, the more we practice, the better we get. So sometimes I try and make it a bit more difficult. I'm not going to give one to you today because it is Friday after all, and I want you guys to have a nice weekend. But the ones that I've already sent you, you can send them to me at any time. I will have a look at them. And you know what? That way we can just communicate a bit with each other as well, get to know each other a bit more. I want to see how you guys think and, just see how you grow in your coding experience. So let's get going today. Today's topic will be collecting treasure with Laurel. And it's just basic programming. It's just some of the topics that we've covered the day before yesterday and yesterday. Just putting it together, just getting into a nice rhythm and reviewing some of the concepts we did. So just to cement that down. I'm going to go through our our contents for today and what our objectives will be in this lesson. So it is to order movement commands as sequential steps in a program. Remember, sequential or sequencing is putting things in a specific or particular order, making sure that our program runs step by step. Okay. Then to represent an algorithm as a computer program. Remember, an algorithm are just the steps that we use in our code that once we start running it, that it will run through right till the end. Okay, and then develop problem solving and critical thinking skills by reviewing debugging practices. We spoke about bugs and debugging, and we know that those are just errors in our program or in our algorithm. And then the things we have to do to sort them out. Okay, so I think coding, remember coding is our computer language. It is coding or programming is the process of creating instructions for computers using programming language. Now, I know some of you guys think, we already know this, sir, and I understand, but remember, the more we hear something, the better for us and the easier it is for us to remember. So you know what? From day to day, I will mix up some of our vocabulary because we don't always get new ones if we go through the lessons. So I'm going to go through some of the old ones every now and then, just so that we can keep a clear mind. And you know what, sometimes we do forget a little bit, and we do have new students, so we can just go through some of the steps because we do need to know these things after all. Okay, and then sequencing. I think I mentioned that when I read our objectives for we take the algorithm and we put it in a nice sequential order into something that can be run by a machine. And then programming is the act of creating. Okay, so that is us taking our blocks, adding it together, and creating a program. Now, let's get going to code.org. Let me quickly, if you guys want to just give me a second, I want to switch my screen from this to code.org, and then I'm going to share the link with you as well, and then we can get going. Okay, there we go. Puzzle number 1. Control copy. Okay, guys, I'm going to paste the link for you guys in the chat box. Now, for those of you that already know how to do this and are quite fast, you can watch the collector video in the meantime. Just while we wait for everybody to get there, remember, once you are in, just type I'm in or I'm ready. Let's get going. Just something so that I know that everybody is there. And then for those of you that are there already, watch the video in the meantime, because remember, we don't watch the videos on while we teach. You can watch that at home. It just gives us some problems on YouTube. But we're just going to wait for everybody. I'm going to give you guys a minute or so just to get ready and go to code.org. Okay, there we go. We've got our first person in already and waiting. I want to, Mukona is in, and I want to see it's Troyasher. I hope I'm saying that correct. Malandi is not in yet. Remember, just take that link, go to Google, paste it in, and it should take you to exactly where we are. There we go. Jocelyn is in. I'm going to paste the link again. And we did sort out, we practiced this yesterday with some of the other classes. Code.org made a new update. So I went and we reloaded everything. So it should be easier, and we shouldn't have any problems with you guys if you click on the link trying to redirect you somewhere else. There was a new update and we fixed that yesterday, and all the other classes seem to move effortlessly from the link to the website. So I'm glad to say we've sorted that out. Okay, wow. Everybody seems to be going in. Yes, yes, right on. I'm in. Okay, it worked. I'm in. Great. So it seems like everybody is in. Then I'm going to get started on my side. Let's move to puzzle number 2. I hope everybody got a chance to watch that. You can still watch it because it's only a few seconds. And I'm just going to go through some things again before we get going. So by all means, watch the video. Okay, now, guys, look here on our screen. I want to make this bigger again so we can see this. This is just a free play area. I want you to, I'm going to give you some time here to run around and see if you can collect all the gems. But it just says here, free play. This is Laurel, the adventurer. Move her around and get as much treasure as you can. Use the collect. That is our new button for today. The collect block to pick up the treasure. Drag blocks into the workspace and try to figure out how to get treasure. Okay, remember we have 4 areas in our code.org. Over here, let's see, let me just make that big again. Over here we have our play area. This is where we run our program. Up here we have instructions. This is where it tells us what to do. Or if we get stuck, look at what I did. Do you want a hint? Remember, if you get stuck at any time and you want a hint, you can just come here and click on the little light bulb. No, I don't want a hint right now. And then here it tells you exactly what to do. And they say to pass this level, get at least 1. But remember, I also encourage you guys to practice. When you get a free play puzzle like this, use all the blocks, let her walk around in circles, because then you can use as many blocks as you want. Some of the puzzles limit us to only a specific number of blocks, and then we can't really test out everything. So test this out, see if you can make her walk up and down in every line or from left to right in every line. Play around with her, see how you can make her move and what each button does. Yes, there are only a few buttons in our blocks. Let me call it blocks and not buttons. And this is our toolbox. This is where we find all the code that we are going to use in our workspace. And that's where we build our code. Now they give us a block here saying, do you see some new blocks in the toolbox? Don't worry, we'll show you how to use them in another lesson. Okay, we've already used the repeat block, I think, so it's strange that they give it to us here. The only new one that I see is the collect one. Okay, so let me quickly hear from you guys. I hope while I was talking, you guys tested it out. And I see Lupisile, you are going to enjoy this class. Move forward. There we go. Yes. Okay, so all we have to do here, we see our goal. Our goal here is only to get 1, but we might as well get all of them. So remember, the first thing we always do is just to see what we need to do to get to the first gem. Okay, and then after that, most of the time there will be a repeated sequence. Okay, and then we can start using the other blocks. So it's always important just to try and get to the first action or the first command to see what we need to do. Okay, so the first one that we are going to do is we're just going to move forward. And I think 3 people already told me, yes, we're just going to move forward. And what do we need to do? We need to collect. We need to pick it up. Okay, now if we repeat this, if we put the repeat on this, it's just going to do the same thing. I see Savannah. Welcome, Savannah. Let me quickly post this. And I have to tell you guys, now that I see Savannah's name, she has been so good that she keeps every day so far, she sent me her puzzles that she's been doing and her homework assignments or her homework projects. And she sends them to me on email. So big shout outs to Savannah. I would love to hear from the rest of you guys as well. So good job, Savannah. You're doing great. Okay, so guys, now if we just repeat this, it's just going to move in a straight line. So we have to turn left, and I think somebody did tell me that. Let's see who that was. It was Sakura. Move left, and then move forward, and turn right. There we go. So now we're going to be in the exact same spot that we are now, but 1 row up. So let's quickly run that just to... Let's run that just to see exactly. We go step by step. There we go. So step 1, move forward. Step 2, remember we use our step block to go through our code line by line. Then turn left, move forward, and turn right. Now we can see that if we if we're gonna do this over and over and over, we will be able to get all the gems. So the code will be exactly the same for the remaining 3. Okay, so I'm going to reset this and I'm going to repeat it. And I think Shakira also told us that we're going to repeat it 4 times. There we go. Let's repeat that 4 times. And put that in the repeat box. And then we're just going to run through it again. Let's see what happens. Okay, I actually think if we repeat that 3 times, let's replay. Because 4 is too many. We don't want to go all the way up there. Let's just repeat it 3 times and see what happens. Or maybe we need to repeat it 4 times because otherwise we're not going to get that. No, it's fine. We have to end up there. So let's keep it on 3. Otherwise we're going to miss one. That's okay. Remember, guys, I see is it Trasher said, I finished. That was fun, but a few mistakes. But that is what's nice about coding. We can always reset and debug our code, find our mistakes, and fix them. So let's go to puzzle number 3. Puzzle number 3, let me just copy the link for you as well for if those want to come back or anybody new. It's puzzle 3, that's where we are right now. And this is a nice easy one also. So remember, it's just for us to get into the groove, move Laurel to the treasure, then use the collect block to pick it up. So I'm gonna give you guys a second or two. Type for me in the chat box, what am I going to do to collect this one? Now that we have an idea of how it works, what would be the best and fastest way to get to the treasure and collect it? Okay, there we go. Shakira, Lubisile. Wow, everybody's so fast. There are so many names. Okay, yes, we're going to repeat 3 times, move forward, or are we going to repeat 4 times? Remember, we need to be all the way here. There we go. Savannah said, move forward 4 times. So move forward. And remember here, we don't have a limit on blocks. So if you wanted to, you can use move forward, or we're just going to repeat 4 times. Move forward. Let's put it in nicely. And then collect. Wow, you guys are so smart. Doing great. And then let's run it. There we go. Great job, guys. Okay, sequence matters. Remember we said sequencing, we spoke about sequencing. It's putting things in a particular order. Now, the blocks you need are already in the workspace, but not connected. And remember, we also said if we try and run it now, it is going to tell us unused code. We always have to make sure. Let me run it for you so we can see. There we go, unused code, unused code. It's going to give us that. Sometimes we write big, long coding programs, and then we don't always connect them nicely, and then it will give us an error like that, but that can be easily fixed. So let's do that, and let's see who's going to help Laurel to collect the treasure in this one. So let's see. Who can help me? Collect, turn left, move. So we have to use the blocks that they've given us. There's no toolbox in this one, so they've already given us all the steps. We just have to put them in the correct sequence, in the correct order. Okay, so yeah, move forward 3 times. Sorry, there's Savannah. Move forward 2 times. Trasher, then turn left, move forward, turn left, move forward, and collect. I just want to, while we are here, I want to show you guys, remember our blocks have code in it as well. So, and there are little drop down arrows here. This one, see if there's anything else in it. No, it's just those ones. They didn't have, shows a little drop down arrow, but nothing inside. That's not a problem. We'll see with the next one. Let's run it. And there we go. Okay, guys, same here. We have some blocks over here. And we have a workspace and it shows 10 blocks. So they would want us to only use 10 blocks to complete this level. Now, sequence matters. Remember, sequencing is very important. It's like reading a book. The sentences need to be in an order for us to understand. So the blocks you need are already in the workspace, but not connected. So we don't really need any new blocks, but these blocks are in order to put these blocks in order to collect all the treasure and solve it. So we have to, we know that with the collect ones, we can move out of the way. Okay, so what do you guys think would be the shortest way? Now, if we look in our block, remember we only have, I can see here, we only have 2 turn blocks. We only have 2 turn blocks. So you guys have to remember, if we are going to move forward right now, let me do what you guys say. If we're going to move forward right now, let's see, move forward. And then what are we going to do? Move forward once. Then we have to turn, come down. And then what are we going to do after that? Move forward, move forward. We just want to come down here to this gem. And then we are going to collect. Now remember, let me see quickly, you guys, I just want you to type left or right. If we are coming from the top, which way are we going to turn? That one is wrong. This is what I wanted to show you, the drop-down arrows. The drop-down arrows will all give you your different directions. Even though in the toolbox there are 2 different blocks for that, it's the same block, and we can just use the drop-down. So you don't have to drag in a different one if you have left or right. And then this one also, there we go. We can even move backwards. So always play around with your drop downs as well, because sometimes there are nice commands hidden inside that we don't really use in our code, but that's already in the block. So see what you can make Laurel do if you get a free play puzzle. So yes, the first one we're going to turn right, and then we're going to come down. And then what are we going to do? Move forward twice, collect the first gem, and then remember when we come from the top, Laurel is facing down. She needs to turn left. There we go. Savannah, thank you. Shakira, thank you. She needs to turn left. Let's just change that over here. Move forward 2 times and collect. Wow, you guys are getting the hang of this. And then let's run. Now, I just want to show you guys, I'm going to replay this one. Now, somebody remember I said we don't always write the same code. Now somebody might have wanted to turn here first. So that would also have been okay. If you, let me go back there. You guys can just look at my screen now if you want to follow. If we wanted to turn right first, then move down 2 times. Then turn, move forward 2 times. Turn left, and then move forward once. I wonder if this is going to work. It should work. Move forward. That's not. We're going to have one block. It should be the same. Let's see. So move forward. Oh, we've got a repeat block here as well. So we can always use the repeat if this one isn't going to work. So let's see. Turn right. Move forward 2 times. Turn left. Move forward. Collect. Move forward 2 times and collect. See, now this different code. Let's run it and see. Same thing happens. So guys, remember, even if your code doesn't look exactly the same as what everybody else is doing or what I'm doing, there are more ways, more than one way to do it. So don't worry if it's not exactly the same. As long as you use the amount of blocks that they give us and you complete your goal, then the puzzles will continue and you'll be able to complete your code. Let's move to puzzle number 6. Okay, puzzle number 6. Help me collect each bit of treasure. These blocks are in the wrong order. Can you fix them? Okay, so who can quickly tell me? Okay, we can see that the collect buttons, well, I keep saying buttons. I don't know why I say buttons. The collect blocks are on the wrong space over here. So remember, when you want to fix something, you have to click on the one below the block you want to remove to drag it apart, and then you can drag the one block that you want out. So remove the collect block. Yes, great stuff. I'm going to move the collect blocks for now, put them on the side here. Let's get our code fixed first. So we are going to now remember here you can also do it 2 different ways. We can come down all the way first and then go all the way and collect the blocks, or you can move on top, come down and collect it that way. So let's quickly see if I move forward 2 times. Everybody's thinking of that way. Daniel says he's got it already. Great stuff, Daniel. Shakira also says move forward 2 times. Then we are going to turn right. There we go. We are going to turn right. Okay, so turn right. And then we are going to move all the way to our first gem. Now, our first gem, 2 steps forward again. And guys, remember what I mentioned the last time with the repeat button. If you are just going to move or enter 2 commands, it doesn't matter whether you use the repeat or move forward 2 times because it's the same amount of blocks. So either way is okay. If you want to get used to using the repeat block, you can do that as well. We can put that in there and we can put the move forward inside just to get used to using the repeat block. and we can take away the 2 move blocks. So it's up to you. Don't worry about that. All right, just have to change this to 2 times. Turn right, move forward. Let's get this last one 2 times. Collect. Let's throw this one away because we only need 1 turn. Now, guys, one thing I want to show you as well. In the code that they gave us 2 turn blocks. Now, if we had to use 2 turn blocks, we obviously had to turn on top first, go all the way to the left, turn, and then come down and then turn again. So, but now the way we did it, it's a bit shorter. We only needed to turn once, collect, and then move forward 1 more time and collect. Now look at that. I added 1 new. There's 1 block that we didn't use from the blocks that they gave us. So we made it even shorter than that they wanted us to do it. So we can just throw that away. And let's run. There we go. Okay, help me collect the treasure. These blocks are in the wrong order. Reorder them to collect the treasure. Okay, so we just have to reorder them. Let me quickly see. Let's run it first, see what happens. And then I want to ask you guys a question. There we go. She tries to turn but can't. Now, guys, tell me quickly, if we run a program and you get to an error, what do we call that? I want to see who can remember. What do we call an error? There we go. Shakira is the first one that said, yes, it is a bug. And what do we do to take out a bug? Daniel also said a bug. Yes. So what do we do to get rid of a bug? We have to fix it. And yes, we have to fix the error. What do we call it when we fix an error or we take out a bug? You guys are so smart. Yes, we have to fix it. Debug. There we go. Debug. Great job, guys. Yes, we have to debug. Okay, so, wow. Okay, everybody is saying debugging. Can't even read all the names. They're coming in so fast. Okay, so guys, let's keep moving. Move forward. And then the first thing we do, we can see here, we don't turn right. We have to turn left. Move forward and collect. The code up to there seems fine. Remember, if you want to check it step by step, we can use the step button. There we go. Move forward, turn left, move forward. are done with that one. Thank you guys for carrying on in the meantime. I'm not sure what happened over there, but let's keep going. Let me just quickly see as well where we are. I had to fix that quickly. I've got no idea what happened there. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's run through our puzzle. We move forward, we collected, we're going to turn right, move forward. Oh, then we need another turn button over here. Turn left. And then take out the collect, move forward. No, I'm going to take this out. I'm rather going to just move forward and keep it easier. Otherwise, I have to put in a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's reset. Move forward, turn left, move forward, collect. Turn right. We don't want to turn right and move forward. Take that turn right out. I'm just going to move forward one more time. I just want to catch up with you guys because I see so many said they've already finished this one. We're on level 7 now. Yes, so collect, move forward, turn right, move forward, collect. And then we take out the last move forward. Let's quickly run that. There we go. So then we are going to go to lesson number 8. Yes, guys, I want to ask you guys to remember to please keep your video cameras off, just so that it doesn't interfere with our speed and that doesn't create any glitches. This way it just works a lot better. And just wait for it to go to lesson or puzzle number 8. Okay, puzzle number 8 is a challenge puzzle. Challenge puzzles are lessons designed to stretch your brain. Just do the best that you can. Okay, I'm sure we are ready for that. Let's make the puzzle a little bit bigger. What is going on here? Even if we put these in the right order, there will still be some missing. Use blocks from the tool. Let's look quickly at our code. So move forward. We can see that there's one move forward too many in there already. So let's collect, move forward and collect. Yes, thank you. I already see. Let's see. Kloppy Sile, she said move forward and collect. There we go. Move forward, collect. Move forward, collect. Turn. Turn is going to be a problem. Let's take out the turn block because we're not going to turn yet. Just put it on the side here because I'm sure we're going to need it. So move forward, collect, move forward, collect, move forward. Now remember guys, we can already see here that there are 3 actions that are the same. So if you wanted to change the code and put in a repeat block, you're more than welcome to do that. So we can change that to 3. And we can take only one of our move forward blocks and our collect blocks, put it inside there. And then the rest, the other 2, we can throw away. Wow, I see some of you guys are already finished as well. You guys are so good. I love it when we work together and we're just having fun and coding. Okay, and then let's move forward, and then we have to turn. But remember, we are not going to turn left. We are going to turn right because Laurel is coming from the top. and we are going to turn right. Then we're going to move forward 2 times and collect. And then we'll move all the way to the end. So we'll move forward 2 more times. And we are going to turn left. And then we just have 1 more gem to collect, or 1 treasure to collect. So we'll move forward and let's see if this is right. See, some of you guys are finished already. It seems like you guys are faster than what I am. So let's run it. There we go. Move forward 3 times. Turn right. Here we go. We fixed it, but I see I've got a piece of unused code down here. I can just click on that and move it out. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind. There we go. It was hiding behind some of the other blocks. Go away from my side. Keeps popping back. Okay, maybe there's a little glitch on that one, but we finished our puzzle and we finished, and we will go to what we will do. We'll stop on this one right now. What you guys can do is, yeah, well, our time is up for now. You guys can go to finish this. You can still play around and go through to puzzles number 9, 10, and 11. You can play around. I think 12 is just a question. So play around a little bit, have fun. Let me quickly just go to my slides again. I want to leave you with a nice quote again today. And that is from Maria Claw. And coding is today's language of creativity. Okay, look at that. So I totally agree with that, because guys, with coding, we can basically design absolutely anything. And you will see as we go through this, we are going to draw pictures while we code. We are going to draw maps. We are going to just have a lot of fun, and we're going to do a lot of creating. Remember the first lesson we did last term, we did a dance party. So we made things dance and move, and so there's a lot of creativity involved in this. Guys, yes, you can do lesson 9 for homework if you want, but that is not a problem. I will see you guys again on Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you have any questions, you can send it to the Digital School, STEM Digital School. Or if you want to send me something, your homework, or just say hi, there's my email address, mgeldenes81@gmail.com. I'll quickly type it in the chat box as well if you just want to copy that.